Let's move on now. The threat of Iran and its proxies looms large over Israel. Iran's Revolutionary Guard's deputy commander has said Supreme Leader Ayatollah Khamenei's order to harshly punish Israel over the assassination of Hamas chief Ismail Haniyeh is clear and explicit, and preparations are underway for it to be implemented in the best way possible. US is ready to defend Israel. When asked about the statement of IRGC's deputy commander, the White House National Security spokesperson John Kirby said, and I quote, "When we hear rhetoric like that, we've got to take it seriously, and we do. US has already pledged to provide Israel $3.5 billion to spend on its weapons and military equipment. For its support to Israel, the US is on target in West Asia." The country's troops were attacked by a drone in northeastern Syria yesterday. This is the second such attack in recent days. US Secretary of State Antony Blinken dialed Israeli Defense Minister Yoav Gallant and warned that the escalation of tensions in the region was in no party's interest. He stressed on the need for a Gaza ceasefire. US, along with Egypt and Qatar, have called on Israel and Hamas to meet for negotiations on August 15th in Doha or Cairo, and to also finalize a hostage for ceasefire deal. While there is no confirmation from Hamas, Israel has said it would attend the talks. Just as pressure builds up on the Benjamin Netanyahu-led government to get back the remaining hostages, an Israeli senior official told Channel 12 some of the hostages held by Hamas are presumed to be in serious condition and incapable of surviving much longer in captivity. Despite this, Israel's aggression in Gaza continues. In the latest, an Israeli strike at a school in Al-Sahaba area has killed an estimated 90 to 100 people. Now, according to a Reuters report, Russia is expecting delivery of hundreds of ballistic missiles as it continues its war in Ukraine. Here's a report.
As per sources, Iran is set to deliver hundreds of satellite-guided weapons. Dozens of Russian military personnel are being trained in Iran to use the 360 close-range ballistic missile systems. Reports suggest that the Russian Defense Ministry signed a contract with Iranian officials on the 13th of December in Tehran. This deal included these defense systems as well as another ballistic missile system built by Iran's government-owned aerospace industries organization called Ababul. European intelligence officials have said that Russian personnel have visited Iran to learn how to operate the FATH-360 defense systems. The close-range ballistic missile system launches missiles with a maximum range of 120 km, a warhead of 150 kg. Moscow possesses its own ballistic missiles as well, but the supply of these systems could allow it to use more of its arsenal for targets beyond the front line. Military experts say Russia could then employ Iranian warheads for closer-range targets as training continues for the Russian military personnel. Sources have also said that the only next possible step after training would be the actual delivery of the missiles to Russia. International response to the deal has already started to flow in. A spokesperson for the US National Security Council has sent out a warning that the United States and its NATO allies are prepared to deliver a swift and severe response if Iran moves forward with such transfers. The US official has also said that this would represent a dramatic escalation in Iran's support for Russia's war against Ukraine. The White House has repeatedly warned of the deepening security partnership between Russia and Iran since Russia's invasion of Ukraine. According to Iranian officials, Iran has sold missiles and drones to Russia but has not provided these particular missile systems. However, there is no legal prohibition on Tehran selling such weapons to Russia. Iranian officials have also said that Iran and Russia often engage in mutual purchase of parts and military equipment, and that the use of such equipment is entirely the other country's decision. As part of the military cooperation, Iranian and Russian officials have often traveled to other nations. Until now, Iran's military support for Moscow has been limited mainly to unmanned Shahed attack drones, but they are easier to shoot down because they are slower than ballistic missiles. Experts say the delivery of large number of short-range ballistic missiles to Russia would now further strain the already overstretched Ukrainian missile defense systems.
For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.